Hi guys, Rich Patrick here, and today we are going to talk about how to start your business in 2019 actually with no money in your pocket. So, hope that you like this. So, let's start. The idea of the job for life is now the thing of the past. That's why around 30 million Americans operated the home-based business, many of them pushing the online business model of the type of the another. Wanted to start your own internet business in a small move for the reason, but the biggest manual huge hardware most of your face right night is of the figuring out what the best online business to start are. Maybe you heard about the affiliate marketing, but somebody mentioned Shopify during lunch. Plus, you always wanted to write a book and you have read stories about the Indian authors and turning millions. So, how can you possibly choose the right online business idea for you? But the good news, you see you're alive in the best possible time of the human's history to start your own business. Never before has buried to entirely been so low. Startup costs so manual or the income potential so waste. You have access to resource and tools and tools that didn't exist in decade ago, social media being just one key example. In this article, we are going to make your journey throughout the top 13 online business, any of which are perfect on the home-based internet business. And if you are reading this, if you are no, so, number one is best online business ideas, your affiliate marketing empire. The model gives warm further because it's a simple online business that's also enjoyable and has the potential in almost 100% safe passive income. Affiliate marketing is the not self is about selling products on the commissions basis for the range of the companies. Including the major bird names, there's no need to buy stocks. You don't handle packing or shopping, and you neither have to deal with the customer service issue. The customers of your affiliate business is about setting up the website that's focused on the special niche you research low competition keywords for the niche with the aim of the ranking the page of the Google for these keywords. People visiting your site then click to remarkable link, and if they make purchase and the stringent stores, then you get paid commissions. That's why some people call it referral marketing. As the internal base business do, affiliate marketing is the huge income potential, and as mentioned easier, once it gets set properly, the income from the can be almost 100% passive. In fact, this is how the quiet job options I built tools of the little niche sites, and eventually we're bringing into income after 10,000 bucks in a month. So it's pretty well, as you can hear. So as I say, adios to my day a job, and I've never looked back. You have two choices when creating the site: to spell products or stories affiliate marketing, a niche site for an annual site. Niche sites is the smaller than focused on the specific type of the products, the services featuring several does page the converts and emotional site. On the other hand, tend to have hundreds of the art completely converts into the noun keywords for the given topics. If you hate the idea of writing, you can always outsource what works someplace else, but writing great content for the affiliate sites really isn't that difficult. It just takes a bit of practice, and once you see this First, commissions check. You have up writing the articles for the site before work, during your lunch break, and when you should asleep in the bed. Successful affiliate marketing can be real godstones for the person. I like to start new niche sites with affiliate marketing. It's offer the high revenue of the per visitor, much higher than ads, and gives you a chance to stand some great long tail keywords. The Amazon Associate, Warming, Waivers, Buy Jet, Wiggling, Skik Scheme, CG, Shares, Ranking, and someone else. It's your just getting started. Amazon is by far the easiest program to use to get one I recommend it. Startup costs 10 bucks for the website hosting, 10 bucks for the domain name, and 30 bucks for the WordPress theme. Spencer's has used Bluehost for tons of the niche sites. If you start in the online business, Bluehost helps you to get started with the cheap hosting and the com domain. Try them out to get our online business going. Income potential anymore from 50 bucks to 100,000 bucks per month. A success story, the rightcasting.com is the affiliate site recently sold the New York Times for 30 million bucks. Want to learn how to fire your boss, develop the passive income, and run a niche site empire? Join the authority site systems to go online business. As well as the gain access to the active groups of the people burning a new online business right amongst you. Check out the authority site systems right here. Get access to the training, ongoing live websites, private Facebook groups to make sure that all your questions are answered. So, we're going to number 2. So for number 1, we can assume that affiliate marketing is so great, and I think you will think about it. So number 2 is brains economy business. Some people still shy away from the idea of having a conventional store because of the Domino's cards in 2001. It left the lessons, impressions, and anyone who knows anything about it. But modern e-commerce business are removed from these days. Google is from Yahoo. It attempts to domain this search marketing. Back then, you had worry about the paying the web developers vast amounts of the money to build an e-commerce site for you. After that, it was a time and sell agency to rank your site for your hand and reserve the paid traffic. Then you had to deal with the invention stuff, the listen to the managing customers issue. Modern economic platforms such as Shopify provides you with the easiest and more cost-effective to set up an online store. You can choose to sell your own products differently to customize which of the ranking is Shopify products. Another option to again set up the Shopify store, but instead of you have customized other dropped Shopify them you was manufactured or shipped to your own products. So a particularly hot economic marketing height right now is spending monthly subscriptions boxes. One of the most famous examples of this business is Dollar Shave Club. The guys started in 2012 selling the unfortunately memes groups boxes each month. By the time of 2015, rolled around the Dollar Shave Club was actually by Unilever for $1 billion. Yeah, that's so big, so I can even imagine that amount, but it's still the great amount. Shopify has become one of the most popular in one-style store industry because it offers the stable economic platform with secure payment options. Startup cost 29 bucks and per month, so basically Shopify store you then need to choose from the easier of the drop shopping model to sell your own products directly from your store. Success story: the Dollar Shave Club in competition, around $1 billion. If you do this right. And more serious note, the economist business selling the demand products can make 5 figure per month. If you want to get started at Shopify, it won't cost you $1. They have a 14 days free trial, so you can get the feel the business before starting. Click here to get a for link for the clicking on the Shopify will be in the descriptions. Start selling the number 3 is start selling the sneakers. Sneakers represents the modern marketing that you are never heard and unique. Some most marketing it doesn't require most intelligence. So the principle here is simple. You buy limited editions sneakers that are under value and sell them to the profit. Since limited edition sneakers sell out the fast and the price the most always takes the imagined spikes. I recommended getting started by selling shoes. What are the already available? Once your experience start buying the new related, if you can be one of the few buy to pay sneakers before they are sold out, you stand you stand make money crazy. Money results. 7 shoes can be throughout the masters, but it's very easy to start. First, head eBay and search limited edition sneakers. Then here the stocks X. Find a pair of the sneakers you like to eBay, and then search them in the Stockbox X. So Stockbox X is the grabs the value of the different sneakers. This is why it can give you an idea of the certains. If StockX is showing you that the pair of the worst more than what they are selling in one in eBay, that might be pair you could fill up of the profit. Over time, you will get the feel for what shoes tend to sell well, it won't what shoes doesn't. Use this knowledge to play the knickers game to buying and selling brand new shoes. The profit potential here is massive. Startup cost can be a low $20. One guy who done crazy good at Russian sneakers, GV Orzist, and he has a whole guide about how to can get started. His guide will help you to find the best players, make the bigger profit and make it easy to get started. Click in the description will be a link for that. Okay, use the code niche for the additional 10% off. Okay, number 4 is flip cornered ticket. So no, I'm not telling you to be a scammer. That the lame and my restrictions illegal. Concerns started and offered eventually hate have the NPCs. Just imagine if you went to watch the favorite sports team you were on the only personal there, it would be pretty sucking. And you have be bad time, the learn would make any money, and the stadium would remain empty forever. To make sure this doesn't happen, all events like the sellout of the tickets everyone loves, and to have a package out of the stadium, so owners or managers are willing to sell tickets at the below their tune market value, and when something is sold below its true value, enter savvy entertainment. Tickets result buying tickets and its undertaking value, and can then sell them for just a little bit more. This means profit for the release, and this isn't unintentional. Imagine that someone wants to buy the tickets to Image Dragons concert for the Super Bowl game. but they don't have money to when its tickets are first released. Maybe their package is next month. Maybe they had understand experience. Whatever the case, they can't buy the tickets, and that's pretty disappointing. They are bumping out of they couldn't get the tickets they wanted due to this on first strings problem. But if you bought the tickets beforehand, now you have the opportunity to sell the tickets. You can bump to the pants since tickets now you have the opportunity to sell the tickets, you can bump the prices since the tickets are sold, and the person who buys the tickets will be grateful. They were able to buy them before, but with their package, the bank they can now. Everyone wins. Once you have these tickets, StubHub, it's the great marketing for the reserve. The StubHub is third wide and makes sure that everyone is complicated with local laws. Startup costs the price for your first ticket. If you get these tickets on the discount, could be also as the $20 or $25. In competition up to the four figures per month success story. Michael Viola makes the full-time income from tickets reselling. If you want to get started tickets reselling, you can read out the full guide how to do it right here. Link will be in the description. Okay, and number 5 is like start an Amazon FBA business. Yeah, that's pretty common. Okay, we keep the F foolish by the Amazon FBA business model separate to the e-commerce section above. The reason for this is the Amazon FBA is a little bit different regular commercial. This difference is almost you get big guide back of the success and the biggest online relation the planet Amazon. Okay, how would like come up with the idea to the range the products you want to sell online, but to have Amazon to do all hard work of advertising, pickup, packing, shopping, returning, and dealing with the customer service headache good for you. Sounds great, right? It is that's exactly what Amazon offers the FBA sellers. The process of getting Amazon sells your products for you is straightforward one. Your brainstorm an idea for the products you think will sell online. Next up, it is the expansion research on the products, focusing on products popularity, sales price to the profit margin. Now you need to find a commissioner that will manufacture your products for you. This is not easier than it sounds. Once your product's order to complete, you need to arrange from them to be Shopify and Amazon Furnishment Center. You create your products listening for the Amazon store. The listening to license to live is your start making sales. Around 14 days later, you received your slice of the pie from Amazon via check of the electronic funds transferred to your bank account. Okay. The above of the simplest version of the each step, but it's really that simple when you break the Amazon FBA business model down. It's called principles. Startup cost. The Amazon potential sellers only cost 40 per month, but you need to around 2,000 and $2,500 in total to get started. That figure does not include advertisement or professional photography. To get minimized your startup cost, you can do some research to find how having the food We recommend that how you tend to find opportunities with low starts up costs and high rewards. Success story, Spencer House. Hey, we are about celebrating success here. Chris Gain is also the shining light of the ABA business space. In competition, anywhere from $1,000 per month sellers millions per year. Okay, number 6 is translate. This may be the only item that in the list that not everyone can do, as the words more interconventional differences, cultures, and language are constantly running into the another. There is a bit bigger need that even the people who can see both sides of the language buried for explaining what the being said. The translation gig is one of the has more competitions that even more people are growing up the biennial than ever before, but the vast majority of these competition only exist in the central niche. For example, there are tons of the translations from Spanish to English, any of the Romance language, Spanish, French, Italian, even huge numbers of people who can speak 2 or 3 language. If you want to start the translation, you can make the living translation commission language preparation. You can call it maybe killing by the translation, but unconventional language pairs English and Russian, Spanish. If you are looking for the general rule, trumped translations are paid more depending on the how distant and native speakers of each language lives from the one another. English and Spanish speakers live close, so translators are more common. German and Swedish speakers live near each other, so you will find out a lot of the conventional here. English and Arabic speaks live the other sides of the Persians, so there a lot of the money on in this niche. English speakers can make killing translations to Arabic, Russians, Mandarin, Hindi, and other language that are not in English. No startup cost. This is a ripe niche that needs you to fill it up. If you don't know the language, you could consider tutorials and invest into your future online translation business. You can purchase tutorials or use something of the dual lines for free. Incompetential translations from the common language can make anywhere from $15 per hour up to your wage may rise if you can listen and translate translation of the just reading and translate if you can. Okay, so that side will be better. No, that's okay. So it could be better if you can listen. Success. So guys, thank for watching. I hope that this tips for business in 2019 was helpful for you, and write me in a comment what you want me to talk about in the next videos. And as always, earn and spend money.